Hey Aries, EverlongMystic here. So I thought I'd do some mini messages. Just gonna do like a little Celtic cross, and we're gonna get an oracle card just to see what the situation is or what we're reading about. All right, Aries. All right, Aries. So we have work through your fears. And I'm going to get another one just to see what the fears are about. Okay, so you have the perspective card here, and this is kind of like it's not that big of a deal is what I'm getting. None of this matters. Zoom out. Common ground. All right, so there's something that you're afraid of that is not as bad as it seems, okay? All right, Aries. All right, so what is getting in your way of seeing? Kind of put it like this. So what's getting in the way of you zooming out or you reducing this fear? Six of Cups. So it is something from the past. So being too focused on the past is getting in the way of that. So what's behind the fear? So we have Five of Coins. Five of Coins here. So this is kind of like the motivation behind the fear, and what I'm seeing here is that you're not, like, whatever happened in the past, I don't know that, like, the lights are still on, you know what I mean? And the door's cracked open. So, I don't know, it just kind of feels like it's not all or nothing. You know, I think that you were in a kind of a gray area. And a lot of times when it's something like Six of Cups, it's usually has something to do with a childhood memory, and remembering something from the perspective of a child is completely different than looking at it from an adult perspective. And I want to say that there's something that's a little bit more illuminated now, to where you can actually take a look at it without fear. Yeah, and also in the past here, we do have the sun showing up here, so it wasn't all bad, right? And again, that goes back to that all or nothing kind of thinking. And when we think in all or nothings, it is somewhat of a cognitive trap. And so I see you kind of going over and over about, like how you could have been stronger. You could have you could have been stronger somehow. And I think that's one of those things that just kind of plays on a loop sometimes for you. And so something you're going to have to get through, excuse me, something that you're going to have to face or get through in order to progress, move along, and work through your fears, is you're going to have to see the truth of the matter here. And I'm just saying this as taking a very objective approach as opposed to a super emotional one. So we have the Emperor showing up here, and I'm not seeing this Emperor as you, Aries. This is kind of something that you have very negative thoughts about, or something that you're, something that you fear, or something that you have negative thoughts about. And I want to say it has something to do with a person in authority. Could very well be a parent, but someone who had ultimate say over things. And what I see is that you are trying to find answers here, because we do have the Ace of Swords, but the moon is showing up in your surroundings, which means that you're kind of still searching here. And I don't really know that anyone around you, whether it's family, friends, or whatever, I don't think they can't have a full grasp on whatever it is, because they're not you. It's definitely a very internal thing. I don't think outside assistance is going to be just amazingly helpful here. Because really what you want to see here is you just want to see yourself in the best position possible, is what I'm seeing with this Two of Wands. It's like you're not, and I love that it's coming, like it's right here next to this Ace of Swords, which is, an objective opinion, the truth of the matter. It's like you're not allowing, it's like not allowing yourself to be swayed in one direction or another. And that actually puts you in a very good position. And that's what you want to be in. That's what you're kind of striving for, which, it's like the end goal of working through your fears. And so if you can do that, then the outcome here is temperance, which is a much more balance in your life. I like that. All right, Aries, this is your mini message. I'll see you later. Bye. Hey, Leo. Okay, it's time for your mini message. So we have all the cards out, and we're going to look at the situation and what's crossing you. So we have South Node. Don't let your past hold you back. Okay. I feel like that kind of speaks for itself right there. And so what's getting in your way here? All right, so we have the Lovers here, and it does say something that the two bunnies here they're very far apart. And looks like they're not holding hands, they're not embracing. So it's making me think that there's something maybe in the past, like a past relationship that didn't work out or something. And it's kind of, I don't know, it's like maybe you're kind of letting it spoil it, like letting that spoil things for anything that could be coming in for you. You know what I mean? And so what's kind of fueling this right here is Six of Blades, which I kind of see as, I don't know, like a failed attempt, but you're willing to move forward. These are like past battles, and there's something to do with communication here. Because I see the symbol of Mercury on her back. Something about, I don't know, like either saying the wrong things or the wrong things being said to you. But whatever it is, it's still like it's still the past. It's like this stuff already happened. It's in the past. And the main deal here is don't let the past hold you back, right? So now let's look at the past. What's in the past here? Five of Cups. So yeah. So maybe there's one big relationship in the past that really messed you up. Or maybe with this Six of Blades, it could be several. I don't know. But whatever it is, I mean, you got to leave it in the, I mean, you got to leave it in the past, at least not draw negative energy from it to spoil your future chances, because love is for everybody, right? So a possibility here, we have 8 of coins. Kind of like that as a possibility for you, Leo, because the 8 of coins is a card of kind of perfecting your craft, right? Like he's there, he's perfecting these coins, right? And I don't really think it has a lot to do with money. I think it has to do with value, you know? Like, I've had another reading with a different sign that said, like was really about knowing your worth. And here I think you know your worth, and I think it's about perfecting the way that you see future possibilities. And so, and this Lover's card, this is what crosses you, right? So what crosses you, or a barrier or something. And I honestly don't think that it's really a barrier for you. I think it's something that might intimidate you. Like, and it's like, it's like it intimidates you in its purest form. Like, sure, you can, there's plenty of fish in the sea. You can pop into another relationship, but like, love in its purest, truest form, I want to say it kind of scares you a little bit. And it's like you're going to the past to come up with reasons why you're not going to have that, or you know what I mean? So here, this is something that you're going to have to get through to get to, the outcome, or to go along the path, right? And so we have the Two of Pentacles here. And I kind of see this being as like stuck in the in-between. But I want to say that it's also that it's being kind of tangled up in the ability to make choices. It's like, do I choose, this person over here because they have blah, 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 or that person over there? It's like you get wrapped up in the choice, and I don't know. I don't know if you have like too many qualifications. Maybe your bar is really high. I don't know. But you're going to have to deal with not getting so tangled up in the choice of it all, okay? And here, this is something that either you have negative thoughts about, or something that you fear. Leo, and we have the Sun. It's like, I don't know. You know what? It's a thing, though. There are plenty of people out there that literally fear happiness. And I don't know if it stems from just being afraid that it's like, if I become happy, when will it go away? Will it be taken away from me? And I think if that's the case, then it stems from the past of, past failures, or past heartbreaks, or, and the whole thing, don't let your past hold you back. Like, you need to get out of that. It's like you've gotten comfortable in like reminiscing and telling yourself that this isn't going to happen, or like getting all caught up and not even being able to make a choice, if something presents itself to you. And so this is the card of what's around you right now. Ooh. So we have the Death card here as to what's around you. And so I could take this a couple different ways. One, it can be there's a lot of negative people, or negativity in general around you. Maybe maybe you need to get a new set of friends. I don't know. But it seems like there's some dense energies around you. May not be your doing, but they're there. Another thing is, there could be maybe like there's a lot of people breaking up, getting divorces, things not working. Maybe that's just happening a lot around you, and it's kind of got you a little scared. It could be something like that. Here we have hopes and dreams. Oh, look at you. You're hoping and dreaming for a bright new day. Leo, a bright new day. And I think you have every chance at getting it. And so final card is Eight of Wands. And this does have everything to do with the future. It's, kind of in a final outcome placement, but I don't like the word final in or outcome really, because you have free will. You can choose to be stuck in the past, and right there you'll simmer, But if you can get past getting all twisted up here in letting yourself make a choice or choosing something, you can find yourself in a position where you see how like he's standing there and it looks like one of his arms is like stuck in another dimension. That can very well be another timeline. You can pull yourself out of that old timeline and into a new one. You know what I mean? All right, Leo, this is your mini message. All right, Sagittarius, it's mini message time. All right, I'm going to get an oracle card just to get the situation. And then we're going to do a little Celtic cross, a quick Celtic cross, a version of it. And we'll get your message. All right. Merciful. Okay. Sweet. Okay, so we have the end of a tough cycle approaches. Nice. Always good to hear, especially if you're in a tough cycle. Okay. So, Sagittarius is ending a tough cycle. Yay. Ooh. Shuffle these. Sagittarius. Ooh, all these cards want to come out. Ooh, no, we're cutting. We're cutting. Okay. All right, so what is stopping this cycle from ending, or what is in the way? What's blocking it? Temperance. No, the Empress. I don't know why I said temperance. That's weird. It's the Empress. I don't think this is you. This is actually somebody, and it's somebody that's not you, Sagittarius. It's like you're thinking about this person. Okay, so there's something unresolved. The tough cycle is not going to end unless you resolve whatever issue you have with this Empress. Now, this Empress can be, it can be female, male, whatever. I guess genders aren't even real anymore. So, this is someone who is obviously like very, very abundant. They can create things. They are very intuitive. They are very loving, okay? I'm sure they have a ton of other qualities, but those are kind of like the markers that are coming through right now. This is it's actually a gentle person, and I don't know, some kind of issues with whoever this is. So, why? Like there was some fighting in the past. I'm just seeing like the Six of Blades as a continuation of the Five of Blades, which is where, which is fighting and somebody wins, but they're playing dirty, kind of. And I don't know that you ever got to say what you needed to say. I think that's what it is. I think you need to be able to say, you never got a chance to say something to this person, and I think you need to say it. Because in the past, I want to say in the past, I don't know if you were too worried about your image, like looking like the victor. It's almost like you were concerned with looking like the victor. and you didn't allow, I don't know. It's weird. I'm almost getting confused as to which one you are, Sagittarius. Which one are you? Because there's someone here. Okay, somebody has an issue, like unresolved issues with someone, right? And there was arguing in the past. There was discord, right? Someone played dirty, and somebody didn't get a chance to say what they needed to say to this other person. And one of you was so fixated on just winning at all costs, that it kind of ruined something between you. And so a possibility for you. Okay, so their resolution is a possibility here, Sagittarius. You are going to have to summon some of your fire here. And if you are this gentle person here that's actually in the way of someone else having their tough cycle closing, then it might require a little bit of work to summon up, your fiery self, when you seem to be coming across as a very relaxed and gentle person. I want to say that one of you has totally moved on and has come to terms and but the other one hasn't. But it's going to take both of you. Someone needs to be heard. Okay? So this just seems like this is probably the most difficult mini message so far, Sagittarius. So here we have this position here is something that you're going to have to go through in order to progress. And you want to progress to the new cycle, right? So we have Six of Cups, dealing with the past. Yeah, we already kind of covered that. Okay, so let's look at something that you either have negative thoughts about or are afraid of. Page of Wands. This is the other person. This is it. So one of you is this Page of Wands, one of you is this Empress. All right, this could be a very long reading, but it's a mini message, so I'm going to leave it at that, okay? All right, so what's around you right now? What is around you? Ooh, nice. Man, you can see that new cycle is so freaking close. Oh my gosh. I almost wonder if you even have to talk face to face with this person. I'm getting this image of just writing it down on a paper, saying everything that you ever wanted to say to them if there's something you never got to say, and just like giving it to the ethers, or you know what I mean? Because this new cycle is so freaking close. It's around you. It's close. So hopes and dreams. Ooh, we have the devil. The devil is hopes and dreams. What does that really mean here? What is he doing? Is he getting off of his throne? It's weird. It almost looks as if the devil is turning away. You see how he looks twisted? It's weird. Like, I don't know, like you're gonna, like, letting go. Like he's gonna let you go. Or, you know what I mean? Like if you've been trapped in this tough cycle of, like, I don't know, fear and loathing and just like, oh, this person, you know what I mean? It's almost like you're gonna get a chance to let go. Or at least that's what you want. That's what you're hoping for. A chance to break free from kind of like the pain of the past, And so last card, the outcome card. Well, we have success, okay? We have the Queen of Wands. That's really cool. And you know what? If this Queen of Wands is... Okay, so the Queen of Wands is you, Sagittarius. Now, whether you are whether you are this page of wands, if you're the page of wands in this situation, you are you're progressing, you're kicking it up a notch, right? You're making progress, you've grown as a person. And if you are this gentle person over here, this empress, right? Then you're actually coming out of your shell a little bit. You know what I mean? It's like you are incorporating that fire because you had to get through to deal with this, right? So anyway, Sagittarius, this turned into a little bit of a longer one, and I feel like there's more to this, but I'm doing mini messages, so this is your message, Sagittarius.